Here we are, the seventh stage, Poggio Vestici.
Now,
Marconia, it's Poggio Vestici della Marconia.
are they going to have a neutral section at the beginning of the stage as well?
Oh, every stage they just roll out for a kilometer or so, just through town.
Now, why did they do that?
Oh, just for the cameras and just to get through town relatively easily. Here we are, general classification. Moser and Argentine second at 29 seconds. And so Moser's 20 seconds there is a great help. Third was Vicentini. And here we are, fifth, Lejarreta, 10th, Bataille, Cerrone at 2:51, Baron Kelly, 3:47, and Contini, 24th. That minute and a half he lost. Here we have some riders coming up for a sprint preem here. And let's see.
Now, what exactly is a sprint preem?
It'd be just like a preem and a criterium, actually. They'll have a sign up there, a banner across the road. Here we have two riders. It's Patellero and Favero. And
this would be for a prize, or?
Yeah, it's just a cash award. Usually 500,000 lira, which would be about $250 at that time. It could be 250,000 lira, or there's actually a few of them there that were 1,000,000 lira. So
now it looks like these two riders had gotten away from the group.
But they were just caught, and Gissiger countered here. This is Gissiger again, and Gissiger. It's a good break here. We're getting fairly near the finish.
And Gissiger is the time trial.
Or well, actually, this is not near. This is just before this hard climb up through the tunnels. And we have Bianchi rider. He's very strong. Gissiger's right here. We have let's see, Cerruti, Venati, and see if anybody else comes up to join him here. Venati, Cerruti on the flats. David Acom, English rider, riding for Moser. Gissiger still.
So Gissiger looks like he's going to get in with the break.
That's right. We'll see if it can last, though. That's a deal. It looks like Acom's just protecting himself. See, he's not getting right in to do some work. And,
well, isn't he on the same team
as Moser? Right.
The race leader. So exactly what would he be doing in the break then?
Just staying in his orders throughout the tour are to save his energy specifically for Moser and protect his energy. Even in the time trial, the first time trial, he was asked to just soft pedal through it, finish it within the time limit to save his energy, so he actually got 2 rest days instead of 1. There's Van Imp, and we have De Vlamic up there in the front. I don't know what you call him. This is the feeding they're showing here. That was about 120 kilometers into the stage. This is a 221 kilometer stage. We had a hard climb just like some 10 kilometers before the finish. That was expected to be a platform for the final sprints.
Are there ever tactical maneuvers made in a feeding area like this?
If there are, those poor souls. Never that I saw. Never any problems in any of the feeds. It's a lot of etiquette in that way.
So what usually happens when you come to a feeding area is that everyone just sort of takes their time getting through and make sure everyone gets the food.
Pretty much, although they'll grab the food and then they'll just go like crazy for the next 5 kilometers, and then everybody will slow down and eat their food. They'll all get the bags and then go crazy.
What happens is the riders that go through first get their food and think that...
Well, we have a problem here. It appears it's a protest with the riders. There was a bad fall of some 20-25 riders at the end of a sharp turn after a tunnel. And some of the riders are protesting now that the corner wasn't marked. We just passed the 1 kilometer and the riders are just soft pedaling through here.
So they decided not to sprint on this stage,
Yeah, some riders organized a protest, and Moser was leading down the descent, And Moser can descend incredibly well, and the turn was no problem for him and some of the riders, but a few riders went right across in front of me, just straight into the barrier.
Is this the one where we saw the riders in
That's
the hay?
Rosela. No, this is not the one where the riders went to the hay. This is the just after the right when we saw the after the feed. Then there was a we went up into the tunnels, the climbing, and here we're now coming in the last 200 meters with the Ranchillo signs. They're the backside, and some riders are starting to sprint. It's Freuler on the left. Freuler will take the sprint. And boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, a lot of people were really mad at Freuler that night. They were so upset. While condemning the protests, they said that even though there was one, that solidarity should have been upheld and that they shouldn't have sprinted. And so people were really, really down on Freuler, really upset with with the people that were.
Wouldn't they have had to pick the first places for time bonuses
That's
anyway?
Charles Motet in a white jersey, and